coming out of this downpour. Your skin will be soaked through, even if those beasts don't come back to finish their work. A werewolf? No, I am no wolf. Not truly. What you saw was only one of my forms. A white wolf that will make that mad pair of bears think twice before trying to make you their dinner. Who am I truly? I'm a druid. Mayana by name. I speak with the trees and the animals of the deeper woods. Seek to maintain a balance in all and for all that live in my domain. This is my purpose, the one I've known since I was but a child. I smelled blood. Oh, goodness. Those bears truly harmed you, didn't they? Here, come sit on this bench and let me see. I have some healing magics, but they won't fully heal this level of wound before I sleep again. Still, let me... Yeah. It's still quite bruised, as you can see. But the skin at least is now intact. It's for the best that we don't leave too much blood about in here. For all that I can mend wounds at a touch, getting stains out of this carpet will be a terrible piece of work. They'll look on. I promise you that. Put your mind at ease. You do look exhausted. Have you been running a good while? Well then, catch your breath. We are in no hurry to converse. If it seemed like hours, then you must have come as far as Venda or Morica. And this den is at the very middle of the deeper forest on most maps. Here. There's plenty of blankets. Too many, perhaps. My mother is a weaver, has gifted me some of her skill. I'm no spider, but I do my best. Recently, she's also given me some skeins of yarn to make use of. They say you're being chased. By humans at first. Soldiers. I notice here your scabbard is empty. Have you no knife then to defend yourself from these wild bears? Oh. It would have been different had you not left your blade behind in one of his men. No, I believe you entirely. That you're even here at all tells me that you must have some wits about you. I'm just recalling... No. We must look after you first. There. Now, curl up by this fire. By every design, we are safe and warm and dry in this cave. Any danger that stalks these woods has not a claw sharp enough to shift the stone at the door, nor strength enough to scrape their way into my little nest. Of course, you are quite welcome. I trust you will explain soon enough. Here, water over the fire will boil, and this forest is as giving as any, with herbs that will bring you some calm. Just give me a moment and I will make us both a little tea. Here. Now, put your hands around that mug The heat will go some way to fight off the chill you're no doubt feeling. All that rain out there. Oh. I know that face. It is just the chamomile. Grows well in the summer months, but it is a fair bit more bitter than what they sell in Venda. Even the deer refuse it. But it will pull you gently towards sleep. That is what we're after. There is also cake. I know it seems strange. A druid with vanilla cake to share. I enjoy staying well away from the noise of the village, its chatter, its nonsense. But I will say that every now and then I feel something sweet is warranted. Something beyond what the nectar of flowers can immediately give. And I'll trade a cake with that baker woman for some poultices and potions. The sugar keeps it well enough for a few days. There should be a piece or two left to share. Must be hungry. Here you are. It may help with the bitterness anyway. Yes, this cave is quite cozy. I have the power to encourage stone to soften and give way as though it were made of clay. And much the same in reverse. So while the cave was the right size, I have added vents to keep the air fresh within, and draw the smoke from the fire up and away, keep it pleasant to breathe in here. Typically, this has been more than enough to stop most animals from coming too close to the den, but not always, and certainly not when they are seized with such unexplained anger. No, I don't know either. Lately much has been out of balance with this Dark Lord taking over the castle. A few trips to the local mead hall in Venda has only told me so much. I cannot leave these woods often to learn much more. Rain fled the butcher. Is that it? There's cruelty even in what he claims to be called. Yes, you are well aware of this, Lord. Huh. Yes, it's the first time I've heard his name. Well, the noise of the forest brings me news, but the details that matter to the birds and beasts are rarely the specifics a human would focus on, nor an elf. And you are his ward. You're certainly old enough to swing a sword and hold your own with a tankard of ale or a cup of tea. How could you still be a lord's ward? What sort of monster steals another king's son? For ransom. Tell me almost all I need to know. They will be searching for you then, even here. Well, it is good, then, that you found me. None shall have you against your will, I can promise you this. Splendid. I have another little space around the corner. I have intended it to be cozy. It is like rabbit warren, perhaps. Oh, you're right. It's more or less halfway between cave and kitchen. It's always been intended just for me. Place of rest between patrols of the woods. We're not often used to visitors. Still, hope you can tell it is not in my nature to turn someone away during a storm, or in their hour of need. It's actually the first time anyone has ever. There's no need to apologize. I hear the truth in your words. You had to escape. Well, you are not this Lord Thornaxe so-and-so. You are your own person. You cannot be bound to the service of some immoral being, mad at the power they assert. Nature gives each of us our freedom to choose what is right. So, it appears you chose. Yes, as you see, I am a wood elf. And perhaps our long lives give us the sort of understanding that this Lord Axehead lacks. That malice and anger will serve nothing that you wish to sustain. Oh dear. This is Mally. He's quite a friendly cat, if you don't mind. I have heard most orange cats are, but I must say I only have experience with him. Few, I think, would be brave enough to settle in the depths of the forest and not keep the comforts of the village, where surely they would be more easily fed than here. No, I am no witch, and he is no familiar. Believe me, if he had any magic to him, he would only cast it to create more food, till he was too round to run through the tunnels that lead him from here into the woods. Of course not, Mally, we have a guest. You can certainly share a blanket you've no interest in otherwise for one night with a guest. Mally is free to come and go as he wishes. And he is quite brave. He keeps most mice and rodents from trying to reach my store cupboards. But given the rain this evening, these fearsome bears about, he is wise to stay close. And he is more than happy to sit near you if you'd like, and it is a good sign. He wouldn't sit with you if you had a shred of darkness in you. He says precisely that. When we've settled a bit, what are these plans so terrible that you have to flee from the castle to escape this Dark Lord's guard? This is true. He plans to advance an army through the forest, to strike at your father, King Rorik. Well, it seems we were well fated to meet. A warrior and a druid will be able to do something about this plot. Indeed, we must. I will need to meditate upon this. We can and will decide what to do tomorrow. For now, your leg is not fit to run anywhere. We will need to replace your blade. Stay here with me until dawn. The light won't be any brighter then, but the bears will have gone to the river to feed and... Good. As cold as nature can be, as cruel as her beasts, as equally deep can run her kindness. Listen to the gift of the rain as it patters away on the stone. Treetops draw you ever closer still towards peace and sleep. The healing you will find therein. Breathe slowly and deeply. Let it restore you. Cat, moon, and the wolf of the woods watch over you.